Today we're going to be chopping onions. We've got our knives, we've got a cutting board, we've got a trash bowl, and we've got, of course, our onions. Today we're going to be using an 8-inch chef's knife to cut the onions. It's a very standard knife. Everybody uses this knife. You can use it for pretty much everything. You can also use a Santoku knife, which has become very popular as an alternative to the 8-inch chef knife, but you don't need to use one of these, but you can if you want. It works the same. Let's grab our onion. First, you need to identify the ends of the onion. First, this is the stem end of the onion. This is where the greens used to grow out when it was underground. And this is the root end of the onion. These are the little roots that grew down into the ground. We're going to cut off the stem end. And you set it flat on its flat side so it's stable, and then you cut down directly through the root end, like that. And then what you've got is 2 onion halves, and you've got the root end still intact and then a flat side on the bottom. Yay. Now we're going to peel off the paper. Oh, that one was nice and easy. Yay. So first we're going to slice the onion. If you look, you see all the different layers, and we're going to be slicing straight down directly through to the cutting board. So you take your hand like this, like the claw, and you hold it just like that, stable. Your fingers are out of the way so you can't cut them off, and you slice. And then what you've got left are these perfect little slices. In order to chop an onion, you're slicing the onion this way through the center. So basically take your knife as your hand as a claw, set it down here, and chop. Slice just part way. You don't want to go all the way through the root end. You only want to go maybe 3/4 of the way. You will see here, you only go to right there. You want to leave all of this. And then you pull your onion out. And then what you do is you chop, again, going to only about right here. You insert the knife and you chop. You insert the knife and you chop. And then what you do is then you slice like you did before. And you'll notice, again, you have this much onion left over because you don't want to cut all the way to the root end. This is garbage. And then you have beautiful, fine, little chopped onions. Yay.